Welcome back, everybody, to another episode on the single player world. I hope you're having a super good day. I'm having such a good day. Look what I just figured out. You can stall in the air, looking at yourself in that camera perspective. You get a really nice little angle on stuff on the ground if you want to look at it from above. Hope you guys are having such a good freaking day today. Oh man, thanks for coming to hang out with me. We got a good one planned for the day. Didn't do much last episode. We worked on the sugarcane farm, and I think I'm going to change things up here. Do something classic YouTuber saying, do something a little bit different. I don't think I've ever actually on this channel before done a creative build. So let's go into creative mode. Let's design a brand new thing from scratch and see how it works out. I've actually already done it, so I know exactly how it's going to work out, and it's going to be amazing. So let's go over there. Let's design a brand new tree farm for our area that we need so badly. And I'll be RB. Oh man, this is going to be fun.
Oh yeah, brand new blank canvas. Look at this place. Sweet. I really like making these out of white concrete, because if you build a little platform like this, then it's like invisible. It's kind of cool. I really like doing redstone like this. So let's try and figure this out. I already have an idea of what I'm going to do, and I think I'm going to start off with something pretty simple, because simple is usually better, because that means it's probably more reliable most of the time. So we're just going to do an old school comparator update thing. I don't even know what you would call this, but we're gonna just do this old school method of taking an update from the comparator clock when we're using the tree farm. So when we're standing on it, it's gonna be doing this. So what that means is we're gonna need a space. Whoops, we're gonna need a block. You know what? I think we're gonna need a piston there and a piece of dirt on top. Whoops, like so. And then, so what's going to happen, as soon as a tree grows, nothing is going to happen, because we're missing a very crucial, important part of the process. I think we're also going to want to make this out of logs. Of course, I always do that. I always replace the exact thing I need next, my inventory. Okay, so we're going to want, I think we're going to want a block there with a torch on it. Redstone dust. Okay, here we go. So this is our tree growing circuit. So when we stand on this, it's going to be giving this thing constant updates. And when this gets powered, it's going to bud our piston. Clock's going to update the piston. It should extend. Aha! So you see the piston extend when we put the block down. So that by far is the most reliable way to make a tree farm. So don't even think about trying to put observers detecting the leaves. That's a terrible idea. Yes, I watched other YouTube videos. So let's put a block, put a torch. Let's put a block like this. Let's see, repeater. Not sure about the delay yet, but what I want to do is I want to make this out of observers. I want to do some kind of observer powered piston contraption, because I think it'll be faster. So let's cut the clip a little bit. I'm going to try and bang some of this out, put down the pistons, because that's going to take a minute, and I'll show you what I came up with. Okay, quick update. I've placed down a lot of pistons. I'm not too sure if I've got them all in the right spot, but it's looking pretty good. So you can see that I've put in a dispenser, put some hoppers down. These are all going into the chest down here, which is going to be our sapling area. Let's see, and the dispenser is powered from up behind it like this, so we don't get it powering the piston and have that going over and over again. And that's just running off like this. So we stand on here. What we should see is we hear the dispenser. We're going to get our extension like that when we put the block down. Very nice. Okay. And then obviously we got our leaf crushers here. And then let's see, we got that many blocks in between. I think this is our 7th block right there, which is a half slab. And that's to make our trees grow 5 tall. I might change that. I'm not sure where that has to go. I haven't built one of these in a while. So, all right. So now this is going to be the kind of interesting part. We're going to have to make this control all of our pistons. So I'm going to wire that up. That should be pretty interesting. Okay, I just realized something pretty crucial. So obviously this is in the wrong spot, right? We want this to be able to either do a double extension to get it out of the way, or move these up by a block. I think if you have a double extension, then the tree farm is going to be more efficient, less bone meal and that kind of things, but it's going to be more complicated. So if I can figure out a super quick way to do that, then I'm going to. But right now you can see that we just have it. It's kind of cool. It activates one time initially, which is actually really useful. And then it's going to activate when the tree grows. But like I said, we either need to have it be a double extension or move these over by a block. Oh my gosh, I did it. Check this out. We got a clock running.
got our thing there. I know it's loud. Hold on a second. So we've got a falling edge detector back here. This torch and the dust underneath as a falling edge detector into a monostable circuit. Gives it a little pulse and gets that line of pistons right there to retract the log. So check this out. Pushes it out, pulls it back, and it's super quick. Oh man, that's nice. Very, very nice. Alright guys, man, I've done some work on here, so I'm just going to fly around and show you what I came up with. Now again, the total 100% original design by me, but I'm using probably stuff that other people have made to the point where I'm sure this tree farm has already been built before many times, but I came up with it myself, so I'm pretty happy. Anyway, we got a really important detection system down here, which I did invent myself, which I'm super happy about. Again, I haven't played this game for like almost a year, so if I'm behind on this stuff, like, I'm ignorant, I'm sorry, but we got an observer into a monostable, which activates our pistones. Very, very reliable system here. Super happy with it. And then same thing over on this side, and everything into a piston wall, and you can see it work like so. Very nice. Super reliable. Never had these things break. Okay. Now I think what we get to do, also I'm not sure if I showed you, but I removed the half slab. We had a half slab there. And I took that out, and now we're getting trees that are growing to full size, which is sweet. And yeah, I think that this is going to work pretty well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shove a whole stack of saplings in here and see what happens. Alright guys, this is working beautifully. You can see I got a second controller plugged in so we can watch it happen. Man, it's just working really nice. I think I came up with a pretty dang good design here. We got a lot of sapling lossage. I really don't care though. I think what I'm going to do too is I can just put glass here. Oh yeah, you see we got a whole wall right there. Just popped out. So nice. Yeah, I'm going to put glass here so hopefully we don't get those saplings up above. Not like it's going to really affect anything. But the more we do that, you know, the better it will be. Stupid saplings are flying everywhere. Maybe like, whoops, maybe like this too. Wow, so many trees, so quick. Look at how fast this thing's producing. Oh yeah, look at all of those in a row. Oh my gosh. So happy with it, and that is because we were able to retract the log block out of there, so there's more room for it, I'm pretty sure. Dang, look at how quick this is pumping out. Super cool. Can you be night so it cannot be night? That would be sweet. Anyway, here's the plan. This is the step-by-step process I've got lined up. So we're going to actually go back into creative mode. It'll just be super quick. I'm going to try and figure out how to... I want to design a door, but since we've already done a bunch of creative work, I'm not going to give you that process here. We're just going to come back and see if I've come up with anything cool, and if I was not able to, I'm just going to try to figure out a different kind of door, you know, existing build or something like that, because I want to make an entrance into a building. So we're going to do a doorway, then we're going to do the tree farm, then we're going to do a building. Probably not going to be done in this episode, but for sure I want to try and figure out this doorway, because I think it'll be a good start to our build here. Okay, back into the creative mode. I'll BRB. Okay guys, it's actually quite some time later. You can see I'm in this old redstone testing world. This is a couple weeks ago. I was playing around with some stuff. Actually, let me show you this. This is kind of interesting. I actually was trying to figure out how to make a piston bolt. I was successful, but not in the best way. So it's actually not faster than a powered rail. So it's not feasible, and it's because I have these 2-tick delay repeaters. But it's still pretty cool. It shows that it's possible to make a piston bolt on the console edition. Pretty interesting. Anyway, I mentioned the door. I have done it. I have created a door, and it's sweet. I tell you what, look at this little thing. So we've got observers, we've got string, we've got a little a little T flip-flop redstone block deal. Goes into our double extension. Really cool. And this door is totally customizable. Not totally, but you can set it up in a couple different ways. You can see I got another one over there. So let's hop into the string. You can see the door shut. You can walk over the door like so, and it'll shut behind you. Super cool. You can activate it from both sides. Man, this is a really nice little contraption. I don't know. It's easy to break it, but then it'll fix itself easily as well. So if you just walk over the string, see, you can go through, but then it won't shut. And so then if you walk over the string on the other side, it'll shut itself. Okay, I've never had that work before. I wonder if this is only one directional. Can I make it work like that from this side? No. Okay, I did it wrong. I think maybe you have to like go fast, like you just have to sprint. Okay. Okay, maybe I did make a... Wow, that's pretty crazy. So it looks like you can activate it in 2 different ways. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Let's see. I made this one slightly different, where it's into a block instead of into an observer. So let's see if that'll work for this one as well. You can see the different door design. No, it doesn't work for this one. So we need to have it set up in this certain way. Interesting, because I was thinking it was going to break like this every time. Can we unbreak it? No, we have to actually stand on the thing to get it to unbreak itself. It's cool though, because you can fix it after it's broken without ever breaking any blocks down there. Man, this is a really cool design. I can't believe I came up with this. It was kind of accidental. I was just playing around. I'll show you what I was playing around with. It was this. I was trying to get this trapdoor to activate a doorway, right? Or the fence gate. And I was going to push the whole thing to the side and you're going to walk through. But I ended up scrapping that idea and having the observer, because I was thinking about like one tick pulses and stuff. I was like, oh, that's perfect for a double extension. So I accidentally came up with this really cool orientation for all these blocks. It was because this observer was in here, and I don't even know how it came up with that, but yeah, it works really cool. So I'm going to build this up in survival mode because this is sweet, and I think this is going to be the entrance to a tree farm. Awesome.
Okay, so it's the next day for me, and I've been AFK in here at the skeleton farm for a little while because the mob farm is currently out of commission, so I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Let's head back to our tree farm because I've completed it. I worked last night on it. Can I please Minecraft my way out of this hole? Thank you. Yeah, so let's head over there and check out the progress. I've finished it up. I've also put in the little door that I invented, and there are some issues with both of the systems, but they both are working. So let's check out what I figured out here. All right, so I made a little area for it. I'm still going to design a building, but for now we just got this glass kind of protecting the area, a bunch of lighting so the whole thing is lit up, and a little bit of lighting down there. I got a haste 2 beacon so we can chop wood a little faster. And yeah, let's throw down our bone meal boxes. Man, I really wish there was some way. One of the things that I feel like this game is drastically in need of is like an auto breakdown thing. I want some kind of machine that makes these bones into bone meal. That would be the coolest thing ever. Anyway, I'm filling it up. You can see I got a bunch of that stuff. And I've already done some testing, and I've done a couple things to change this place. Oh, it's super cool. So if you've got an old tree farm in your world like this, and this is a pretty old like system, like a lot of these things in here are pretty old, like the whole tree detection system. This is a way that you can super increase the sapling collection rate by like a huge amount, guys, like a huge amount. So I've replaced all the logs with fence gates, and I'm not too sure about the whole, if you weren't aware, the tree checks in a 5x5 area around it to see if it can grow, and if it can't grow in like some areas, it's going to abort the growth, and you're going to be wasting bone meal. So I'm not sure if these fence gates really affect anything. If they have, it's already been affected by other stuff like these hoppers, or I mean maybe this redstone over here. Yeah, not too sure, but if it does like decrease the efficiency, it's pretty slight. And we gather so many saplings now that it's super worth it. So if you got an old tree farm, try switching it out for fence gates. Try switching these pusher blocks out and open them all and see if it works. You can see some of them are closed, but they're going to open and close randomly like during the redstone circuits and stuff anyway. So let's test this thing out. I'm going to shove a whole stack of saplings through it, and let's see how many we get back. So we got nothing in the chest, 64 saplings. All right, let's see what happens. Okay guys, this has been cranking out. This thing works so well. So let's see. So I've just had 19, just got 40. Okay, so this is a huge issue. There's a bunch that are sitting right here. So we can figure out how to solve that problem, which I feel like would be really easy. We could just push a hopper minecart into there. So I'm going to try that. You know what? I just had another idea. Hold on a minute. Okay, I just had an amazing idea, but before we go, we just got to check our sapling situation, right? So remember, we started with 19, and there's 20 in that one spot. So there's one over here. I mean, there's nothing back here, though. Like, this is the major area that you would expect saplings to be, is like back here, like on all of these, you know, redstone lines and stuff. There's nothing. No saplings. Let's go up here, because this is another pretty prone area. It's like up on this thing, all around, but there's nothing. Check it out. I feel like I solved the sapling dilemma. Nothing over here. Man, okay, so if we can solve this one block issue in here, then we've got like a 99% sapling collection, which is crazy. And then look at that, we got 47 in here. All right, getting really close to figuring this out, like completely. So I've made a huge improvement with changing one block. You can see we still have saplings right here. So that's the issue. They're on top of the dispenser. I don't know how to solve that problem. I was almost thinking about making this into a full block, this fence gate back there. But then I don't know. I think stuff might fall down on top of that. Ah, man, it's kind of an issue. But look at that. So the saplings are gone. So they must have gotten collected because they didn't despawn. Those are brand new saplings. So I guess somehow they're getting sorted out. But check out the one block that I changed. Back here, we got soul sand because it can still transmit a redstone signal. But if stuff falls onto it, then it's still going to get collected. And the first block of the tree doesn't need to check for anything. It doesn't matter what's around it. So this first block can have a dispenser, soul sand, hoppers, all kinds of stuff. It don't matter. But saying that, I am wondering, like, could we somehow... We still have stuff that might fall back here. I haven't seen it happen, but I'm sure it's going to happen. And I don't know if we can solve that in any way. I wish you could transmit redstone somehow, like, through a hopper. So we could power the hopper. That would power the dispenser somehow. So we could put a hopper here. I don't even know how it would work. Anyway, it's working super well. I'm getting probably 90% or more of the saplings back. Because that one block was really all of them. Other than that, I did all of this wood. I got 2 saplings that didn't fall into our system. So there was one up there and there was one back here I didn't show you. So the 2 saplings out of all of that, plus we got them all back into our system through the hoppers. Man, this is working super well. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay guys, secret project time. I had this random idea and I just wanted to try it out, and I figured, you know what, I gotta record this. I gotta show you what I'm doing because this is kind of monumental. So we've got our end portal here that's had 3 blocks removed from it, right? With dragon eggs, as you can see. And that was to try to get an idea that I had solved, which was instant transport. I don't want to come out of another portal and then walk into here. Even though it's super easy to do it, I just thought it would be a fun challenge to try to instantly teleport, right? And we had a large slime in here that was pushing us into the portal, and it wasn't working too great. So I've removed the portal, as you can see. Oh man, and I think I had an idea, and I don't know how this is going to work. But what I want to do is see if we can somehow move the portal into a specific place, do some trickery, and have an instant teleportation network here. Hopefully. So I guess what we should do is probably go into a creative world and test this out real quick. I feel like that would probably be the best way to do it. No, screw it. We're just gonna eyeball it. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna see what happens. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You don't need to go into creative mode. We've already done that today. Okay. So I'm just gonna make a portal up above here. And the thing I want to experiment with is if this portal should be here or down by a block. And that's what will change if we change anything. So let's try and get up here without going through the end portal. Okay, so we just need 3, and then we can put one there and there. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break one of these obsidian blocks with a dragon egg. That is the plan. And so if you weren't aware of what that does, I have no idea why it does it. But all I know is that it glitches the portal out in a cool way, which I think we'll be able to use to our benefit. You know what I just realized? It's not this portal that we need to break. It's the other one. Uh-oh. That might be bad. Actually, I just realized. So let's disable this one because that's the one we're going to want. Okay. Yeah, I just realized this might be actually pretty difficult to do the dragon egg breaking thing because this other portal is like at bedrock. So we might need to move it a little bit. Potentially. Hey, cut that out. Let's see. Let's dig behind it so we don't ruin our interesting build. You can see a little bit of the secret project I got going on up here. Won't talk about that yet. If you know anything about the game, you'll know exactly what that's about. So let's see if we can stick a dragon egg up here somewhere. Oh yeah, we got room. Awesome. Okay, guys, simplest lazy chunk detector in existence ever made by yours truly. We got the 1 block lazy chunk detector powered by a lever, piston, dragon egg. It's gonna fall, it's gonna break the block. Magic is gonna happen, Minecraft science. And we achieved this by a 5x4 area of sand. Easiest, quickest, freaking fastest, funnest method. I don't know why you'd ever use anything else. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave the area, and hopefully when we come back, lazy chunk science will have occurred, and we're going to be having a glitched out portal, and you'll see what happens, you know, once it's glitched out. Hopefully, if this works. Okay, leaving the area. I'm going to come back and see what happens. Okay, so we are super far away. We're down by the squid farm. I'm trying to line up my thing so I can fly, but it's super hard in this little tunnel. Can we do it? Please? Can I Minecraft? It's so hard to do this sometimes. I don't know. I must just not have the timing down yet. Alright, I think that was far enough away. Obviously, we'll find out. Whoops. And if it wasn't, dang it, I missed my rocket. If it wasn't, we could just go farther away and try it again, because it's not like we can break that, I don't think. Alright, let's get in our boat. Let's cruise down here, and hopefully we're going to have a missing portal block. That was sketchy. I saw a wither skeleton hanging out. Yeah, hopefully we're going to be missing a block here. No? Oh, no, we did it. Sweet. So you can see there's a dragon egg right there. Amazing. Alright, guys, well, this is where the glitch takes place. So, again, I have no idea why this works, but for some reason, because the dragon egg is there, and the portal isn't completely full, but it's still activated, watch what happens when we go through. I feel like this is going to work. I don't know. Okay. Did you see that? Oh, that's cool. Let's try that again. That was so cool. And obviously this isn't a big deal. It's just a fun challenge. You know what I mean? It's not helping us in any way. I just think it was a cool thing to try. Bam! And we did it. Look at that. We're literally come out of the portal inside the end portal. Super cool. Well, guys, I was not really expecting that to work so well. Pretty happy with myself with the tree farm was actually kind of surprising too that worked so well. And this little portal glitch was kind of fun to do too. And it was getting me thinking. I just wanted to leave you guys off with this thought. So this regenerates every time, right? This whole area inside this glass block. Actually, I think it's not the top layer. It's just like these ones, 4x5, right? Maybe it's a 5x5. I'm not sure. Anyway, these portal blocks are deleted and regenerated like every time. Or if you break them, they're going to regenerate when you come back. So I was thinking, you know what would be interesting is what happens if you put an observer like right there facing into this area and you had water that was 8 blocks away that was just coming into here. It would detect every time you came through the portal, so you could have like a door that would automatically open for you. Just an interesting thought I think I would leave you guys off with. Anyway, I think that's doing it for me for today. We were very successful with some redstone stuff and things. Had a super good time hanging out. Let me know if you guys did too. Hit the like button, like button maybe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.